The beginning. When half the world was asleep, Nepal was waking up. In my small village, the morning started quietly, the kind of quiet that makes you feel safe. I, a teacher, got up early like any other day, washed, ate, and walked to the little classroom where I gave tuition to the children. At 7 o'clock, something felt different. The students weren't laughing or teasing each other as usual. Instead, they whispered, restless eyes bright with curiosity and frustration. The social media ban. That was all they could talk about. I tried to steer them back to lessons. You won't be watching YouTube or scrolling FaceTime, Facebook. You won't be watching YouTube or scrolling Facebook anytime soon, I said, half jokingly, half strict. But they did not listen. They wanted answers, or maybe just to be heard. So I told them what little I knew. It was not about taxes, I said. The government did not care about money. They care about silence, about shutting down anyone brave enough to speak of corruption bleeding through our streets. The children frowned. Some even looked scared. Does that mean we can't speak out if the government does something wrong? One asked. I shrugged and tried to lighten the mood. Don't worry, our generation will protest, and someday things will be better. I laughed it off, but deep down, I did not know what tomorrow would hold. By 9, I returned home from tuition, ate, bathed, and went to school for my regular classes. Life in the village moved slowly, and news from the capital was scarce. Without social media, we were cut off from what was happening. The protest had begun, but for us, it was just a rumor, a story half heard, so the morning felt ordinary to us. The ordinary morning turned into a restless afternoon very quickly. During lunch break at school, some teacher managed to use a VPN and showed us a glimpse of the protest. On the screen, I saw college student holding banner, social influencer filming with their cameras, and Gen Z carrying pamphlets and posters, all shouting the same slogan at the top of their lungs: Stop corruption, stop ruining our future. A shiver ran through me. Our generation had been worried about corruption for so long, but seeing it shouted back at the world made it feel real and urgent. The bell rang, and we all went to the class. The bell rang, and we all went back to the class. Since I was only a part time teacher, I finished my last class quickly. Since I was only a part time teacher, I finished my last class quickly and rushed home around 3 in the afternoon, eager to be updated, to see more, to hear more of that restless, angry voice that had always been simmering in the background. Around 3:30, I finally downloaded the VPN and connected it. I quickly changed, got comfortable in bed, and opened my laptop. The first notification bell rang. I opened Facebook, hoping for some good news, maybe a small victory against corruption. Perhaps fantasizing is the right word. But what unfolded was nothing less than hellfire. The first snippet was a video clip, protester being hit with water cannons, one man sent flying on the paved road. The clip ended with a blurred image of people scattering. Then came photos of paper bombs, smoke bombs used to break the crowd. Then a shot of a protester throwing a smoke bomb back toward the police. Some protesters were throwing rocks, others ran blindly, tripping each other. A stampede formed, crushing feet, tearing clothes. Police raised their shields, swinging wooden sticks. The screams, the shouts, the chaos, it all hit me at once. Seconds stretched into hours. My chest tightened. I was furious, trembling, but utterly powerless. Then it came, the video that broke me. 10 seconds. 10 seconds that would never leave my mind. At first, A man on a speaker tried desperately to calm the crowd. The camera then caught a boy, 15 or 16, in school uniform, clapping along with slogans, a smile on his face, and then the bang. The boy fell, head first like a puppet whose strings had been cut. The crowd scattered, running in every direction, like an anthill crushed beneath a boot. My stomach lurched. I could feel my hands curl into fists, but my knees weaken. The next minute was worse. I saw a friend crying uncontrollably, clutching that boy whose head had been split from the back. The cry, the raw, piercing, heart wrenching cry, sliced through the room and through my chest. Something deep inside me broke that day. My heart pounded. I was in shock, rage, pain, despair, agony. They all collided at once, drowning me. I was powerless, haunted, devastated, unable to look away, eyes filled with tears and shivers down my spine. I had never experienced something so unrelated, yet so personal in my life. This is the story I saw that day. This is the story I lived that day. The aftermath of this story is coming soon. Stay tuned. A tribute to unsung martyr.